Hi guys, welcome to Selvin Kitchen today people. We have an awesome delicious recipe for you guys. So gonna shout out to all of my subscribers them who subscribe to Selvin Kitchen. Thank you guys very much to subscribe to Selvin Kitchen. Thank you guys very much to give me a thumbs up and hit that notification people, so when Selvin Kitchen posts a video you guys will get it. Okay, so we have a beautiful, awesome, delicious recipe for you guys. We have a mixed seafood bowl we're gonna cook for you guys. So we have 2.5 cups of white rice over here we're going to use. We have 1 medium-sized carrot. We have 10 tomato over here, plum tomato. We have half a bell pepper. We have 1 stalk of spring onion. We have 2.5 teaspoons of oyster sauce. We have half of white onion. We have 4 cloves of garlic finely chopped. We have a piece of dry thyme over there we're going to use. We have half a teaspoon of onion powder. We have a pinch of garlic powder. We have a pinch of all-purpose season. We have half a teaspoon of salt. We have 2.5 tablespoons of vegetable oil. So over here we have 1 bag of mixed seafood we're gonna use for the recipe we're gonna do today people. So it's a beautiful, delicious recipe in Selvin Kitchen guys. Stay tuned. Yes my beautiful people, what we're gonna do now, we're just gonna add in the vegetable oil. So that is 2.5 tablespoons of vegetable oil. So just gonna add in the onion. You just want to brown off the onion a bit. And add in the bell pepper. Remember people, we're cooking a mixed seafood bowl today in Selvin Kitchen. You're gonna add in the garlic. So if you notice people, I don't use a lot of oil when I'm cooking. The less oil you can use is better for you guys. So just gonna let that burn off for a bit. Yes my beautiful people, so adding the onion, the garlic and the bell pepper. So now I'm gonna add in the tomato. I'm using some plum tomato today people. It's optional. You can use your normal tomato, but I'm using the plum one today. So just gonna add in the carrot. So what I do, I just grated the carrot today people. I didn't cut up the carrot very small, I just grate it. Spring onion. Beautiful recipe in Selvin Kitchen today guys. Sometimes you're just tired of the whole heap of long cooking, so today is an easy recipe we're doing. Add in the dry thyme. You can use the fresh thyme if you have it. It's optional. The dry thyme gives it the same flavor and the same taste. Give it a nice little stir. Leave that there for a minute. Yes my beautiful people. So this has been burning off for the last 2 minutes. So now we're just gonna add in the seafood. I want to mix in all of that season to combine with that mixed seafood. So I have the all-purpose season and the onion powder and the garlic powder. So just gonna mix them all in. Give that a nice little stir. So I'm gonna put on the lid on this. Give this a good 2.5 minutes before I add in and washing and putting the rice in it, people. So I'll see you guys in 2.5 minutes. So yes, my beautiful people, so that's been cooking for the last 2.5 minutes. Let's give it a nice stir. So now I'm gonna add in the soy sauce in it. I don't add in the salt as yet in it because I put a little bit of all-purpose season and the soy sauce have a little bit of salt in it. Just gonna give it a mix and then I'm gonna add a little bit in my hand and taste it. Yes. So now we're just gonna add a little bit of salt into it. We're gonna give that another 1 minute, and then after I'm just gonna add in the rice into it, people. Beautiful recipe in Selvin Kitchen, guys. Yes, my beautiful people, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna wash my rice. Just gonna add this rice into this bowl. Some nice water into it. Because you want to wash out all of that starch out of that rice. You cannot get out everything, but you want to wash that rice properly. So just wash your rice like that. I see some people how them cook rice and just take it out the bag and just throw it in the pot. That is for them style of cooking, but this is my way. I like to wash my rice when I'm cooking rice. I always see my grandmother, my grandfather, my mom, everybody washing rice, so I wash my rice. Everybody cook in their own way, in different way. So I ain't gonna tell you not to wash your rice, it's up to you, but this is my style of cooking. So that's 2 times. I'm gonna wash it 1 more time. Drain up this water. That's it, people. My rice already washed and my rice already ready now to go into the pot. Alright, my beautiful people. So just gonna add in the rice. Want to scrape all of that rice out. And give that a nice mix. I'm gonna mix in all of that seasoning and everything, all of that seafood. You have to mix it properly because you don't want your rice to stay one place and your seafood stay one place. You want to mix everything together. What I gotta do now, I'm just gonna add some water to that. So adding 2 cups of water. So I'm gonna put on the lid on that, let that steam right down. I'm gonna taste it again when the water go down slightly. If you need any more salt, I'm gonna add a little bit more salt to it. Yes, my beautiful people, so this been steaming down for the last 2.5 minutes. So the water is coming down nicely in it. Mixed seafood bowl. Beautiful recipe, guys. So you guys can try this recipe. Anybody try this recipe, just do a little small video, send it to me and let me see it. Anybody try this recipe before, they'll send me a comment and let me know you guys like it or you guys prepare it. Beautiful recipe, guys. So what I gotta do now, my beautiful people, I just gonna add a piece of file paper over it. I want to seal this pot. I want that rice to steam down properly. I don't want to turn up the fire too high. I need that rice and that rice burn. So I want to turn it down, make my rice steam properly. So just gonna add a piece of file paper over it. Gonna twist it to the ends them. And then I'm gonna add back the lid on that. So you see, only in that steam in that pot. I don't want that steam to release out of that pot. I want that rice to steam properly. So when you put on the lid on it, just put a pressure on it and squeeze it down like that. So you want to keep in all of that steam in that rice to steam properly. And you turn on your stove on a very low heat. So you don't want the rice to burn when the rice is steaming. So we're gonna give that around 10 minutes. Yes, my beautiful people, so my rice been steaming for the last 10 minutes. So now I'm just gonna take off the lid. I have no idea what's going on in this pot. So I'm just gonna take off the lid right now. Then I'm gonna take my time and take off this file paper. Be careful when you take off the file paper because that steam is gonna rush out because the pot did already seal with that file paper, keeping that steam. See, like that. Oh yes. Oh yes, my people, look at that. Beautiful, awesome recipe, guys. Yes, my beautiful people, so I'm checking my rice now. Okay, you see it? This rice has been steaming for the last 10 minutes. So this piece of dry thyme, I'm just going to get it out. This do the job. Don't want it no more. Get that out, shake off all of that rice grain off of it. So give this rice a little bit of stir like that with that fork. Beautiful recipe, guys. Look at the color, look at the texture of that rice. Beautiful. So anybody try this recipe, please do a little small video, send it to me, let me see it. I don't put my rice too shelly. When you're doing mixed seafood bowl. You don't want your rice too shelly. Like that is perfect. Not too shelly, not too soft. Had a little bit in my hand, just time to taste this. Oh yes, people. That's beautiful. So that is all finished now, my beautiful people. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this beautiful recipe in Selvin Kitchen. Please give me a thumbs up for the video before you go, guys. And if you don't subscribe, guys, please subscribe before you go. And please share the video with your friends and family, because Selvin Kitchen, we're always doing something new. Anybody want to be a patron? I'm going to drop the link. Stay safe.